Hello, everybody. This is Dennis Prager. My son in Florida texted me last night after the debate, and he asked, so were you as happy last night, or tonight, actually, so when he sent it, so are you as happy tonight as you were when the Kings won the Stanley Cup? We were together. It's ironic. We were together. I think I get good luck when I go on Hannity because we were together. My two sons and I were together in New York, and my wife when the Kings, and I'm a Los Angeles Kings hockey fan, won the Stanley Cup for the first time in their history. And it was the only game I missed in the playoffs, and that was the game that they won the Stanley Cup because I was keeping my commitment to Sean Hannity and going on. I'll be on Hannity tonight to discuss the debate, obviously. And I texted back equally. I couldn't say I was more, which is a shame on me. I have to admit it. There's a part of me that is embarrassed to say that I was as happy that night as last night. After all, the fate of my society, of my country that I love, and of the Western world is more significant than if the Kings win the Stanley Cup. But I have to admit that on the emotional scale that I have in my psyche, it was even. But that's very high. That's the point. Now, intellectually, there's no comparison. All right, let me be very clear about that. Value-wise, there is no comparison. But emotionally, there was an equivalence. I'm a pretty level-headed and level emotionally, as you know, if you've listened for any serious period of time, and I've been broadcasting for 30 years now. I can't believe it, but I have. And I wear King Solomon's ring. You know about King Solomon's ring? It's a fantastic story, and if you don't know it, it can change your life, as it has mine. So the story goes, King Solomon, considered one of the great wise men of history, King Solomon asked his wise men for a ring, a sort of magic ring, that would bring him up if he was feeling too low, and bring him down to a level place if he was flying too high. And they came back with a ring, and on the ring were 3 Hebrew words, which translated English to 4 words. The Hebrew was Gam Zu Ya'avor, and that means this too shall pass. And so that has always kept me level, and it's a fairly accurate assessment of much of our lives. Some things don't pass. I mean, we all die, for example. That doesn't pass. But without going there, and that hopefully is not for a long time for any of you or me, it's a good way to keep level. And so I have not gotten depressed over all of the polls that have come out, and I'm not quite yet prepared to feel the exhilaration of a victory in November. However, emotionally or not, intellectually speaking, the victory was actually more than I even hoped for